Hey everyone, if you're looking to jump into high-refresh 1440p gaming without the hassle of building your own rig, this KOTIN Prebuilt Gaming PC with the Ryzen 7 9700X and RTX 5060 might be exactly what you need. I've had it on my desk for a few weeks now, and I'm ready to break down whether it's worth the investment for smooth 1080p to 1440p gaming. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the performance is seriously impressive for the price. The Ryzen 7 9700X handles CPU-heavy games like Cyberpunk 2077 and Baldur's Gate 3 without breaking a sweat, even at 1440p with ray tracing enabled. The RTX 5060, while not a flagship GPU, still delivers solid frame rates in most modern titles at high settings. I ran Alan Wake 2 on medium with DLSS, and it stayed above 80 FPS, way smoother than I expected. If you're upgrading from an older system or a pre-built from 5 years ago, this thing feels like a generational leap. Now, the included 11.3-inch smart display is a neat little bonus. It's not just for show, it actually displays real-time system stats like temps, clock speeds, and even Discord notifications if you set it up. I've got mine showing my current game and CPU usage while I'm streaming, which adds a nice professional touch without needing extra software. It's small, but it's one of those features that makes the whole setup feel a little more premium. The 360mm ARGB liquid cooler isn't just for looks either. Even under heavy loads, the temps stay well under control, and the fans ramp up smoothly without getting obnoxiously loud. I've pushed this thing for hours during marathon gaming sessions, and it never once throttled or felt like it was struggling. The RGB lighting is customizable too, so if you're into that aesthetic, you can sync it up with your other components. One thing I really appreciate is how plug-and-play this PC is. I unboxed it, plugged in the monitor and peripherals, and was in Windows in under 10 minutes. No driver hunting, no BIOS tweaking, just straight to gaming. That alone saves a ton of time and frustration, especially if you're not the type who enjoys troubleshooting. The 1TB SSD is fast and spacious enough for a solid library of games, but if you're someone who installs a lot of titles, you might want to add another drive down the line. The case has extra room for upgrades, though, so expansion isn't an issue. I've already added a second SSD for my growing collection of indie games and mods. The build quality is solid, too. Everything is neatly cable managed, and the tempered glass side panel lets you show off that liquid cooler and RGB setup. It's not a flashy case by any means, but it's clean and functional, which is what matters most. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The RTX 5060 is a great card for 1440p, but if you're aiming for 4K or ultra-high refresh rates, you might want to look elsewhere. It's also a bit of a power hog when pushed hard, so make sure your power supply can handle it, though KOTIN includes a decent unit. And while the smart display is cool, it's not essential, so don't buy this PC just for that feature alone. All in all, this KOTIN Prebuilt is a fantastic option if you want a high-performance gaming PC that's ready to go out of the box. It's great for 1440p gaming, stays cool under pressure, and comes with a few thoughtful extras like the smart display. If you're in the market for a no-fuss, high-end gaming rig, this one's definitely worth considering. Check it out using the link below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether KOTIN Prebuilt Gaming PC, Ryzen 7 9700X, 16GB DDR5, RTX 5060 8GB, 1TB SSD sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like 1080p to 1440p RTX gaming and 11.3-inch smart display actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like KOTIN Prebuilt Gaming PC, Ryzen 7 9700X, 16GB DDR5, RTX 5060 8GB, 1TB SSD usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.